Hello, this is a tutorial on how to set up the sound and the projector over in the youth area. So the first thing we need to do is to unlock the sound panel, and I will show you where the key's at. Come over to the storage closet here. Light switch right on the inside, and if you look up right above the door there on a nail is a purple lanyard thing with a key on it. That's the key to the sound box. So that's where it's at. And then after you're finished with it, please put it back so the next person has it. Run over here to the sound box. Now the sound box is locked. It has there's just two connection points that are used. There's one here, and then there's one on the other side, and there's a little padlock, and the key will unlock that. I've already unlocked it, and you can see it just kind of goes in this this little tab here. So you take it, bend it down, twist it, and then it lifts up. And the same for the other side, which is already done. I'll take this thing off. I apologize for the poor quality of this video, but more function over form. So take that off, set it aside, and then on the front of the panel, front of the box, there's another panel, and that will come out and be set aside. And if you look down inside the back here, here's the remote control for the projector. We'll get to that in a minute. So that's stored back there. You lift this tray up, and really the only reason these books are here is to kind of make this a level area, so when you put your laptop on, the cords, if they plug into the side, don't get compromised. Okay, so now we're pretty much ready to go. So you will bring your laptop. You will not be able to use a tablet for this because you have to have a connection like this. Right here, it's a 15-pin VGA connector. Most laptops have that. And then you'll also need an 1/8" headphone jack in order to make this work. So I have a cord here labeled sound, and I usually just leave it laying right across the board like this so it's easy to see. So when you're finished, go ahead and just leave it like that. The sound will get hooked into your headphone jack like that, and then the projector cable is it's a 50-foot cable that comes from the projector up there, and it comes across the ceiling, and then it comes down the wall right along this piece of conduit, and then on the very end looks like this. You got your VGA connector, and it's labeled projector. That will go right there on the side of your computer. And on some of mine's set up like this all the time, that it's always showing two screens, but depending on your computer you may have to hit a function key. I know on mine it's F4 will send a signal to the projector and to your computer screen. Okay, so we got that set up. Now, once you have the sound set up, or the sound connection there, and your projector connected there, then you can power on the sound system. And if you look on the front, the sound system, there's a key there, and that key, when it's pointed straight up and down like that, it's in the off position. And then to start the sound system, you just turn it counterclockwise 90 degrees to the on, and you can see the lights coming on. It'll make a series of clicks. It comes on in stages. It takes about 5 to 10 seconds for the whole system to come on. Now once the system's on, I'm just going to demonstrate here because I have a song turned on. One thing that if you ever have problems with the sound not working, be sure to check your your sound setting on your computer, make sure it's not very low or muted. I've made that mistake before. So as long as I usually set on my computer, I usually set it to full volume. And then you have two slides, two sets of slides. This first set of slide here, labeled volume, you can run that up to about 10. And then this other one, labeled volume, you have two volume controls. One's a master volume, one's a gain. And this one here is like the gain pickup from your computer. So, you know, ideally just keep these first two around 10, just like that. And then this one here you can adjust as needed. Now, right now it's just on 1, but you know, you can show them like that. Okay, I'll go ahead and turn that down for now. And then the projector. So the sensor for the projector is on the front of the projector. So in order to turn it on, you do have to come up on the stage and take this and the button on the top right, the green button that says on, just point it up towards the projector. I don't know if you heard that or not, but you click it once, and then you'll hear like a little bell go off, and you can see the lens starting to light up. Now, it'll take about 2 minutes for it to get to its full brightness. And when you first turn it on, there's going to be a screen displayed here. And like I said, it's kind of dim right now, but there it goes. Okay, that's the standard screen that comes up. In order to have the feed coming from the computer to the projector, you again take the controller and this button right here, the middle one, enter, and press it, and you saw it change on the projector up there. But now, once you do that, it'll say adjusting the image, and then whatever's on your computer screen will now be on this screen. And then, while I'm up here, I'm just going to turn it off too. So to turn the computer off, you take the controller, I'm trying to find it in my viewfinder here, here it is, and the top button here. And you press it once, it'll say enter standby mode, and you press it again, and it turns it off. Now, for some reason you do forget to turn it off, the projector will turn off automatically. I believe it's 15 minutes if there's no signal coming to it. So same for if you have the computer plugged in and there's nothing running through it. It will eventually shut itself down. So to disconnect, it's just the reverse. First thing, take the controller for the projector, put it back there in the back. And then before you unplug anything from your computer, go ahead and power off the sound. Again, taking the key and turning it 90 degrees straight up, off position. And one by one, all those lights will start going off. After about 10 seconds, it's safe to unplug your computer. So you disconnect it there. Let me turn this off. Disconnect the projector, and that just lays down here amidst all these other cords. Put this right here. Make sure this is zeroed out. Make sure this is zeroed out. Put that down. And then when you go to put this on, this panel here, the part with the vertical slats goes on the outside. There's an area cut out in the bottom for the cords to go through. And there's a little knob there. You see that little knob? There's one on both sides, and it just kind of pushes on to that. And then this goes on. And you just latch these two things here. Sometimes you have to push down in order to get it to latch. I have to push down a little bit, and then you just twist it, and then put it up, and then put your lock in, and then go ahead and lock it, and then the same on the other side. And just one more quick thing about the sound is, on occasion we have this one cord that goes across here, and if someone kicks it just right, it will disconnect. And this is a cable here where you have to push this metal part back here, and it goes in and twists, and it kind of locks in place there. But if someone like steps on this, it can't come undone. So if you notice that there's not sound coming out from the speaker by the chalkboard, the first place to check would be this connector here, and go ahead and connect it. So that is the tutorial for hooking up the sound and the projector. And if you have any questions about this at all, particularly in my absence, the person to talk to would be Mike Butler. He knows the sound system very well. So if at any time you have any problems with it on a Sunday morning, don't hesitate to track down Mike Butler, and he'd be happy to give you a hand getting this together. So anyway, that's it. Have a great summer at Fusion, and thanks again for your willingness to serve. Talk to you later.